Welcome back everyone. As promised, we're bringing you more Shotcrete content, and walking up to this house here, you can see that we have ourselves a little bit of a crisis here. So the house is floating, as you may notice, and we have this whole right section underneath the house missing. Here in Denver, over the last couple of months, we've been getting a ton of rain over here, so our ground is super saturated with moisture, and that led to this basement having this wall collapse inwards on this underpinning job that this company was doing. So we're coming in here with our Shotcrete to do a little bit of a vital fix, that way that their crew can get back under there and continue working on this. So heading down into the basement, we're about to go take a look at that right now. Making our way towards the basement, as you can see here, if you watched our dig out series, this looks a little bit familiar for you. So this is another company doing a dig out, and as I mentioned before, with all this rain we've been getting, the soil has a lot of water retained in it, and it makes it heavier and just creates all these issues such as landslides and such, which happened on this back wall. So making our way over there, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. They have all their bracing up here just to stabilize the home and make sure that this thing is stable, because at the end of the day, we did lose a huge section over here. As you can see, this whole kind of corner of this house is just floating right now, so all this is here to maintain that stability. And right here you can see where this soil kind of slid inwards and collapsed in on itself due to all that rain that we've been getting. So our job is to come in here, we're going to put up some wire mesh, and then we're going to shotcrete this to bring back that stability that this house needs. This is the unfortunate side effect of any kind of weather when you're working in construction. So all this rain was able to deteriorate this a lot, especially since it was exposed, since they were doing a dig out and underpinning job here. Since all this fresh soil was exposed, it was able to just easily kind of erode with any kind of water or precipitation, which was unfortunate for us here in Denver just because we've had so much water. And as you can see here, we put up the wireframe mesh, which is going to help our shotcrete adhere and keep its shape. And moving forward, we will begin the shotcreting process. Hopefully that little backstory was able to help you guys understand what we're doing here on this job. And with that said, we're going to leave you here with Tim, our head nozzleman, who's going to go ahead and shotcrete this whole section and get this thing nice and stabilized. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch back up with you guys here at the end.
Gotta get concrete on it. That's why you're trying to move it. That's good. That's good, Bill.
Right.
Oh, good talk, guys.
It's a little wet now.
What happened to you? Well, we had a little bit of a sloughage. So, we're going to go ahead and fix it up with some shotcrete. That's what we're going to do. We're going to save the day. God damn it. Sometimes
Who's saving the day? What company?
Goldsconcrete is saving the day. Sometimes you got to call on the big boys for a big boy job.
Don't fucking tuck them into your boots. Put your pants over them.
Yeah, are you gonna let us set for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's like looking stressful.
Okay.
Another pin. That up here. Maybe total.
Well, that one's hitting something too.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as it's set up. Give me 5-10 minutes. I'll shoot and be done.
One more pass.
How's that? Okay?
How much longer you gotta let it sit for? A couple more minutes or what?
Yeah, a few minutes. Don't stop moving.
And just like that, I hope you guys enjoyed that process. Here's the final product of the Shotcrete. So you can see that this is a giant dirt retaining wall pretty much. We're keeping all that soil away from the interior of this basement and keeping it nice and stable. This extra stability is going to allow them to get under here safely, and they're going to add in some more shoring to add even more stability to this and make sure that this house is nice and sturdy. Since at the end of the day it did lose a lot of soil around the edges, it's important that this house has all the stability that it can get. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was more of a unique job, you know, kind of an emergency fixer-upper that we got to experience here at Gold's Concrete. And like we said before, if you're interested in any kind of Shotcrete application, go ahead and shoot us an email. We'll leave that in the description for you guys.